Well, welcome back to Unfiltered, Rap Jury Edition, and we are getting into the end of the episode where we get into Overly Unfiltered, where we give you the news or videos that we have of the day that are so wild that it's a little too, it's overly unfiltered. And we're going to start off. James has some news from the science world for us today.
So, great scientist B.O.B. has added up to keep on his alleged the world is flat theory. He's going to go ahead and he set up a GoFundMe, and he wants to go ahead and use that money towards sending, I guess, a satellite, maybe personally going up and seeing if the world is actually flat. People actually did donate a lot. I think he said a example of 200,000, and someone.
There's a good chance that he might have put that money into the GoFundMe himself.
He could have, but overall he got 650,000. So I mean, I don't know about that actually sending out a probe, let alone anything else. But
it takes hundreds of, it takes hundreds of millions of dollars to make the machines that go into space.
So I mean, getting all that, and I mean, if I know he needs a lot more money to go ahead and prove his theory. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong.
I'm one of my favorite artists of my generation, and I think he's wrong.
I'm just saying that I just want you to believe in whatever you want to believe in on that end. B.O.B.
Where's Neil deGrasse Tyson when you need him?
He could. I think he could lead him to the right way. I think he can get.
Oh, he beefs with me. No, him and Neil deGrasse Tyson beef.
Oh,
so there ain't no bringing that back for him. Yeah, no, that's a lost battle.
You go ahead and you do you. But overall. That's wild. I mean, and people are actually giving him money. That's funny.
That's what my issue is people is giving him money. First thing, I put up a GoFundMe account 2 years ago whenever everybody was getting really racially mad, and I put a GoFundMe account asking for the amount of money that would have been 40 acres and a mule in retroactive interest to today. And if I got the money, I said I would have moved out of the United States because everybody was like, black people should leave the United States. And I was like, if you pay me, I'll leave. I got no fucking money from that GoFundMe account. Just letting y'all know. So y'all give this nigga money to go find out if the world is flat or not. But if you want black people out of this country, I feel like the KKK should have funded my shit immediately. I should have got. I forget how much I wanted. It was a lot of money. But it was. if you look up what 40 acres and a mule is owed, and then you put interest to it over what the Civil War happened in 1865. Yeah. So it's almost 150 years of interest. It got pretty high. So. Yeah, I did that. There was a GoFundMe account for that shit. So fuck y'all for giving B.O.B. all that damn money. But I'm still here, and I could be living in New Zealand right now. I made it basically understood that I wasn't going back to Africa. And I was going to leave.
Was it New Zealand?
I need to still be able to speak English. I'm not about this Rosetta Stone.
You're not about this Rosetta Stone. Okay.
I might be able to make it through a Spanish-speaking country, limitedly. I would have to find me a chick or a new best friend immediately that would truthfully translate for me.
Truthfully translate? That'd be just fucking off.
Yeah. On the other half of the Overly Unfiltered, the part that you'll get in the description below with the link is the dick challenge, or what you will do for the. It's basically a Klondike thing, but with dick.
Yeah. What do you do for Klondike?
I don't know, man. We are a respectful radio station here, and we respect women. So this challenge is weird for me. Saying that, the challenge was cool when it was Michael Blackstone and Erykah Badu because they are funny people and they are talented people, and they made it funny and tolerable. Then I peeped the Cardi B version, and I'm just like, this is just straight up Amber Rose level slut stuff. And then I'm being told that there's a video of some anorexic chick doing it too, and I haven't seen her yet. That's why this is a whole synopsis of the challenge. If your name is not Michael Blackstone or Erykah Badu, please sit down. Just please. And I'm saying the same thing to Cardi B because I saw Cardi B's video. She just looks so ratchet. I was like, yeah. You're so fine, but I know if I ever had a shot, I gotta sneak out the hotel room, even if you're famous. Even if you're famous, because I can't. I was like, oh, you was messing with her? It's just so ratchet. Sometimes I feel overly acting ratchet is just it's not cute. It's not cute at all. It's not, like I said, it's just self-respect. Like when I was watching Erykah Badu do it, it looked like it was like a karaoke night in like a bar. She looked like she was just joking around. We also all know that Erykah Badu has like a very high self-esteem and respect for herself and her sexuality. So like this about her. We don't have that same background with Cardi B. All we know about Cardi B is she used to be a stripper, so she was cool with taking it off for the change. And now we're finding out that she's willing to sacrifice her cousins for the dick.
Yeah, she did say that.
No, that was word for word.
Yeah.
Illuminati hit me up. I will sacrifice one of my cousins for this dick. It was like the word for word quote that woman used.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, because this challenge is going to switch over to what will guys do for some pussy, and then it's going to get really wild. Okay, so this is overly unfiltered for what we would do for pussy and dick or sex in general. It's overly unfiltered. Nobody needs to know what your last lying effort is to get some pussy or dick. It's just not needed. Like, keep your dignity.
Keep it.
Because I feel like that's a secret in life that you should keep to yourself. Like when you're worst or worse, what will you do to get some pussy? That's something you should need to do. That should be to yourself. Because that is probably one of the most degrading things you know about yourself.
Well, we'll just keep it to the Klondike. What would you do for Klondike?
Yeah, Klondike's was, and even Klondike commercials got weird. I told you a couple weeks ago about how the Klondike commercial about the cheating. Yeah, Klondike's gotten stuff weird. This is a commercial of like two Klondikes had a Klondike baby, but the Klondike baby was like caramel or like mint chocolate chip. And then like a couple days later, after the baby was born, and the dad Klondike, you can see he's like depressed, but he's dealing with it. Then like the UPS guy comes in, and it's like, oh no, it's like the crunch one. So like a crunch bar comes through the door to give him like the milk or the mail, and then he figures it out. And you see it in his face. He's like, and the other dude looks over at him. I'm like, I just watched a Klondike commercial about the mailman or the UPS dude. Yeah. That was the whole commercial. And I'm like, so this is gonna get bad, right? Like this is a lot of like if you see this commercial, you gotta explain something to your kids. There's a 50% chance of how fucked up American households are that your child's gonna be like, it's gonna be like, so is that why you always talking to the like it's gonna somebody's gonna get caught up. I'm just telling you that commercial is fucking foul, and that's how I feel about this dick challenge. Yeah. Like, because I feel first thing, you get yourself held hostage. Watch one of your significant others and be like, so you'll do that? Okay, I'm gonna have to withhold this. So you said you do this? All right, so if you want some of this dick, I'm gonna need you to go run down to this. I need you to do this. I need the new forces. Oh, the Xbox One S or the One X is about to drop. I need one of those. Like you said, you do anything for the like. It's gonna get petty. You're gonna find out who really cares about you.
Oh man!
But again, keep your dignity. That is the quote of the day for my overly unfiltered. Is nobody needs to know what your last outside of it, like unless you're paying for it. I mean, that's usually everybody's last ditch effort is paying for it, or sinister things that I ain't gonna get into. So, this is weird. How do you feel about So, are you comfortable enough saying what's your last ditch effort to get some pussy?
No,
I didn't think so. I'm not.
No.
Like I always draw the line of what I'm willing to do and not do, and like I'm not gonna waver my convictions for this show. So,
no.
Malachi, what about you?
No,
I don't think so. Any kind of words. He just shook his head. Like there's nothing cool about this challenge.
No.
So,
yeah, you can keep this challenge on a minimum, please.
Let it go. Go back to trying to eat as much cinnamon as possible in one bite with no water. I feel like you've tried this before.
No.
So yeah, do the challenges do those challenges. Drink a bunch of milk, whatever. Just don't do this. I hope to God I never see another one of those videos. So that is overly unfiltered. Again, today, we're about on time. So another unfiltered, we'll be back tomorrow. James, let them know about the interview.
Tomorrow. So just before I talk about tomorrow, again, shout out to Fly, Revolutionary Hustler, Campiola, and Charles Slum. All of them great albums. Check them out. You can check them out on all media sites for music and whatnot.
Flies on that pit for free.
Yeah, Flies on that pit for free. Everyone else you have to pay for, but it's worth definitely the money for both of them. Check out also Campiola and Cam will be talking about this later on at their concert later on in 2 weeks from now on Sunday the 8th.
So wait, Camp was there too?
Camp, yeah, Campiola. So we got Joey Fats, Campiola, Walkman, Charles Slum, and then two people I didn't mention. And this is Complex's. This is his show. This is It's his release for his album, like I said, that came out Friday. But again, we are having tomorrow. Unfortunately, we were supposed to have Guala Guala come out, scheduling issues, but we have Fly coming in. Fly Revolutionary Hustle will be coming up in tomorrow for our interview, and he'll be here at 5. This will be right after Women's World Wednesday. We have a great show for tomorrow as well. So this is Unfiltered. We're giving it to you straight. We want you to send us your music on gmwwradio@gmail.com. Definitely always interested in finding local people. And we got Instagrams, you know. I mean, all of us do. So, I mean, like J Skyline and James_Lame and GMWW Radio. And this is on IG and Twitter. So hit that up.
Yeah, get up with us tomorrow. Remember, food tasting interviews.
Food taste. Oh, yeah. We getting it. Fly's going to be in for a treat. We're going to Pakistan. So.
All right, guys. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.